Hello.
It's hello.
Oh. Hello? Like that?
Yo. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Huh? Hello. 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 It's how much time we got left? It's about 2 hours. Damn, dude. You know what? I decided we're gonna stream to like right now and go into the New Year's. And it's like we're streaming for an entire we've been streaming for 2 years. Back to back. Yeah, happy New Year, dude. Hope you guys are doing good, chilling, all the good stuff, you know? Be sure to behave. Number one thing, all right? Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. It's 23:23 there. Oh, damn. You're close. 40 minutes? Sheesh. Well, it's 2 more. Well, technically it's 10 in the evening. So we still got some time. 4 p.m. Where's that? 4 p.m. That's Kekona, yeah? That's Kekona. 40 minutes? Damn. Has it been like that? Sheesh. 8 more hours for you. Oh man, dude. Well, time zones. What can I say? Time zones, man. 5 hours from the future. What the fuck? Where's that? Is that like in where are you guys in Asia? 5 hours in the future. Goddamn. And I'm stuck here. Still some time to go. Play more Hollow Knight off stream. No, the last thing I did was kill the Mantis guys. I've been playing a lot of fucking Path of Exile. Speaking of the Path of Exile, Raiden shows up.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly
Oh man,
canvas of war.
I have an unhealthy relationship with that game right now. So good thing I got off. Happy New Year. Got any fireworks? Nah, I don't do fireworks. I don't like to do that. But the neighbors are all like fucking doing fireworks. Tall Night good? It surprised me. Surprised me. Yeah, I'm not the person who goes out of their way to buy fireworks and all that. You know? So yeah, I got roar. I mean, like, the only thing, like, let's see. Well, what do I actually do in the fucking New Year's? Last year, I don't even remember what I did last year. That's how normal my day was. It was like just another uneventful day, I guess. What was this? NY stream? NY stream? New Year's? Oh yeah, New Year's stream. Yeah. Just another day. Oh, do I not have the juice? Oh, I don't have the juice. Making your brothers play Expedition 33. Ooh, good choice. Good choice. Good choice. You know what's another game you should play with your brothers? Baldur's Gate 3. Highly recommend that game to play with a loved one, friends, or you know, if you're cool with your siblings. You know? Oh, this guy didn't have it. In co-op, Baldur's Gate is so good. Yeah, especially if you play Baldur's Gate co-op, honor mode. I want to do an honor mode in co-op. And that's like the only achievement I haven't done. Honor mode. None of your brothers would play a game? Maybe your little sister? Oh, wait, so you're saying your siblings are normies? Oh, man. I have one sibling, and she's an okay gamer. Like, she's not like a full-on gamer. She's like half normie, half gamer. Yeah. See, we're blasting into the new year. Yeah, we're blasting, dude. Blasting away. I'm playing Saryn. Yeah, and also I actually got a video tomorrow coming out about Saryn. It's not a build video, something Pacific. What do you mean, what's her type? I like this Arcane. Lore video? Not necessarily a lore video. I don't do lore videos. Yeah. Me when I'm about to celebrate 2026, but it turns out we'll be celebrating Expedition 33. What do you mean? Man, the amount of people who are upset that Expedition 33 won is so damn funny. Also, funny thing, I never thought I would myself play that game. I don't even know how or why I started playing that game. But good thing I played that game, you know? It's like one of the best decisions. Same thing with Elden Ring. Yeah, 2025 was quite interesting. It's when I actually started Elden Ring for the first time. And I found out that I have a type of video game that like a video game genre that I really, really love. Ah, damn. And now that I've played Elden Ring and all these other types of games similar to it, there's nothing like it. And it's so sad. Oh, man. I'm just waiting for another one, you know? Stellar Blade, I played Stellar Blade. It was dog shit. If you like it, you like it. But Stellar Blade is it's a boring fucking story. Combat was subpar. If you want to enjoy Stellar Blade, watch the hentai. You'll probably have a better time. I tried Neo. Yeah, I played Neo 2. Played a little bit of Neo 1. But after I played Neo 2, I found out, you know, just First Berserker Kazan is just a way better version of Neo. Ah! Hey! Look at that! Huge! It's not even a Radiant Relic. Let's go. You have 13 hours? I have 6 hours in that game. I'm surprised I gave it that long. I went in through Nullifier Bubble. It's just not my cup of tea. Happy New Year's, dude. Best melee for Clevo depends on your build and how you're gonna play around with it. Literally. There are Expedition 33 characters that are hot. There's only Lune. Not only is she hot, she shows feet, bro. That's why everybody wants her, right? Oh man.
That's it. You
Gustavus Giga Chad.
finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
He kind of reminds me of Robert Pattinson. Every time I look at him. You know what's actually insane? All right. How... Think about it. A game that came out of nowhere. That people were not even expecting this game. It came out of nowhere, man. I don't even know how I even heard about the game. All right. It just came out of fucking nowhere. You then, boom. It won Game of the fucking Year. How many games have done that? You know, how many games have done that? Very few, I would say. Wasted 70 hours of playing Do It Night Abyss. Only 70? Only 70? Oh man. 1K hours in DNA? Okay, I didn't get that far in DNA. I made it to like 600 hours and then came back after a year. Well, that's something else. What games are chat? What games are you playing right now? What games are you playing right now? Are you gonna be playing going into the new year? Ah, right. I know you're doing that. Warframe and Arc Raiders. All right, all right. Warframe, Arc Raiders. What? Like, Where Winds Meet? PoE 2, Minecraft, League of Diddler. Wait, that's the name. Oh, someone stole my weapon. League of Diddler. Why would you call it the League of the Diddler? All right. Playing Minecraft. I could not get into Minecraft. Warhammer 40K. Damn. That's the one game I kind of wanted to get into, but I guess I'm not sophisticated enough for it. Devil May Cry. Ooh. And Elden Ring? All right. Some guy is playing some cultured games here. Sheesh. You know? Good shit. Get into Warhammer 40K is the hardest part, and you go into a rabbit hole. I think that the thing that's putting me off about Warhammer 40K is just I don't like their armor. That's about it. I don't like their armor. I guess just the aesthetic part about it, you know? Like 20 factions? What? They all look the same, goddammit. Did you try Arc Raiders? Fuck no. That's a big fuck no from me. With a capital F. Nah. Getting triggered? Ooh. That's the best part, when you get people triggered, right? We all end up coming back to Warframe. Warframe? What game is that? Is that the game with the space ninjas? And you play for free?
valuable lesson.
Nova was OP. Well, you heard wrong. Poor people's game. Damn. In 2026, all Nintendo players will rise. Yeah, they'll rise from their unfortunate dream world. Game has everything but end game. What if I tell you Warframe doesn't need end game, but it needs sustainable content and meaningful content and combat. Something that keeps the players coming back. You know? Naturally. Like not force. Nothing to do with FOMO. Nothing to do with updates. Just something that's just, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It was just at the tip of my tongue. What's that word? It's like natural and fuck. See, this is what happens when you don't drink coffee. Organically. That's the word. Yeah, organically. Organically, that's right. Get people to come back to the game organically. That has nothing to do with the update, nothing to do with anything. It's just like something that keeps people playing. Thank you. That was the word. It was at the tip of my tongue. What's my top 5 games? Top 5 games. All right. It's not really top 5, but I will show you my absolute cinema category. That's the one. What we got? Yep. Keeps people playing and come back. That's not from new updates. Exactly. I'm on? No, I am online. Online. Have I played the DLC? Yeah, exactly. Because let's be honest, ETA, it's just,
Hello.
it's not something that people enjoy, right?
Hello?
Hello. The good one? Yeah, Liza P actually caught me off guard. I had mixed emotions with it until I played the game fully. You know? Have a great holiday. Hey, appreciate it. You too. Everybody, y'all have a good one. You know? Hope y'all have a nice week off. And for those who don't have a nice week, hopefully you don't get salty at your friends partying, right? And you're at work, be like, all right, be proud. You got something, right? You go back home, you know, you sleep in your nice warm bed. Hopefully it's warm, you know? That's all that matters. You wake up in the morning, right? And all is fine. Because let's be honest, there are people out there who even wish for your position. No, it doesn't matter how messy you think your position is, or you know, whatever. There's still people who would want to be in your shoes. Think about that. All right? So be grateful and appreciate what you got. All right? Wake up in the morning and feel like P. Diddy. Yeah. It can be worse. Yeah, it can be
Stop
worse.
it.
Exactly.
Get some help.
Yeah. Fat the caucus. Appreciate that, Kurz. Welcome up. 29 months. Appreciate that. Yeah. Witek, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 bombs. Guys, if you got the bombs, be sure to thank your gifter. Like Joe Dirt, I said life's a garden. Man, I watched Joe Dirt long ago. How did you come to be such an expert after understanding these builds? I played the game. And believe it or not, I read. And then I tested it. And I always second guess, not second guess, sorry, get a second opinion, because someone says, hey, did you know about this? Where did you find that out? Who said so? Let's go test it out. That kind of thing. All right. Abdis with a 4-month bomb. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You have a fat cock. Right? No, not a fat cock. A fat cock. That means it's bigger, wider, thicker, girthier. You know, and it pleases
this
everybody.
Type of cock, which I like to the chicken cock.
The chicken cock, exactly. What about the first Descendant? Is the game still good or not? Still, brother, when was it? When was it? Oh, man. So the reason why First Descendant got a lot of people, it's simple. It's very simple. Destiny was in a dump. Warframe was in a dump. All right? And this game, no matter what anybody tells you, like, it never did that. Just go look at the graphs. Go look at what happened when the game came out, launched, and look at the player base of all 3 games. D2 and Warframe dipped in player base. TFD rose. And then slowly people started realizing, oh, this, I guess it's not really the Destiny or Warframe competitor. And then they came back. It's just like Destiny 2 players coming into Warframe. Right? Again, always go look at the evidence. Don't always listen to one person. Look at the evidence. Have a look at the Destiny players. When they came into Warframe, they play it a little bit. They're like, oh, this is awesome. Man, I wish D2 did this. Next day, they're playing Destiny 2 again. It's like people who are from a certain game will always go back to that type of game. You can't stop them. You can't change them unless it has something that completely blows them out of the water. Ray Senpai 95. 18 months. Appreciate that. There's no saving D2 players. I mean, let's have a look at Destiny 2 player base right now. How is it doing? It got the new update, right? So it should be, let me guess, 50k players at least. All right, this is the most played games in the 24 hours. Shit. Guys, Destiny's not up there. Warframe's at 72k players. Fuck. Damn. All right. I'm scared to look, bro. I'm scared to look. I am scared to look. It's the 22k players? I mean, it's not as bad as it was before. All right? It's not as bad as it was before, right? Better than TFD. I'm guessing TFD is at like 6k players, right? Guys, this is... Oh, man. What was that? Yo. Yo, Fresco, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Thank you for the continued support. Appreciate that. Dude. Bro, what happened? What did you do? You think I'm going to re-download and try it out? Dude, to be honest, there's First Descendant has a very loud vocal minority. Like, if you criticize their game, just a little bit. Like, if you look at any of these videos saying First Descendant is this, First Descendant is that, right? Any criticism of the game, you'll see them like, just like going out of their way, like, how dare you? You know? What do you think of last Call of Duty? Never played it. Don't know about anything about it. I know that Battlefield is dominated in that space, right? So Nexon needs to just fold the servers. The thing is, right? Nexon has so many games under their fucking belt, right? It's just like there are some bad ones and there's some really good ones, right? Like I will show you right now. Here we go. This is, where is it? Souls. This is the best Nexon game ever. This is the best Nexon game you'll ever play, or I've ever played, and I've played 2. First Descendant in this one. Yo, dude. Yeah, anybody who came in, they're like, oh, you should try Neo. You should try Neo this, Neo that. No. Ignore them. Play first Berserker Kazan. Now that is a fucking game, dude. This is your Diamond Saryn. Okay. Okay, that's actually unique. That is unique. Shiny. Yeah. Oh, you know you should try to use how did the icicle things did Kazan do well? It did pretty well. I mean, it's a single player game. It's has one of the best combats. Even Ong Bal, for those who don't know Ong Bal, he's that crazy no-hit Sekiro player. Right? Who's done a lot of no-hit runs on so many Souls games. Even he became like he fell in love with Kazan. So it goes to show it's a good fucking game. That's actually interesting. I like that. That's a cool one. Maybe for me, I would say minus the cape, and then it'll be probably, you know, it'll be decent, you know. The only Souls YouTube you know is Gino. Oh, you don't know Little Aggie, Bushy, Only Waifu. Shit, what's that other guy? That English guy. And then there's Ong Bal, of course. Let Me Solo Her. Guys, I don't watch a lot of Souls content. I swear I don't. I swear to God. All right, let's open my... Let's open my YouTube. All right, recently it's been Path of Exile. Yeah, this is my YouTube. Oh yeah, this was a fucking good watch. Speaking of Ong Bal, there we go. There he is. You like Souls PvP? No. I don't. There's another Soul Elden Ring. Mr. Beast fan too? Mr. Beast? I don't watch any Mr. Beast. I think just there's another Liza P. Banger. Another Souls. There you go. This is all I've been watching. You get into Arc Raiders? No, and I never will. I'm not a fan of extraction shooters or that type of gameplay. 1 hour 9 minutes left. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. 1 hour 9 minutes. True. EU Andes. Plus size TikToker angry she's too heavy for a horse. Wait, was that on my recommended? You got 2 hours left. 2 hours left. UK? Your YouTube is only Warhammer. Isn't TFD similar to Arc? No, it's a mix between Warframe and Destiny 2. Nothing like Arc. Do I like the Arbicep? What's that? Your YouTube is all over the place? Dude, for me, The only time when it's like fucking different is my YouTube shorts. My YouTube shorts are cat videos, food videos, and cat videos, and gym videos. Oh, like, fuck me, dude. Oh, I'm cooked. Shorts are random? No, it's also tailored to what you like to watch. You just watched the Valkyrie video? Well, you didn't like it? It's all good. Happy New Year. Like, okay, let's see. My shorts. Where is it? My YouTube shorts. Where is it? If I scroll up. And of course, King Chris. See? Food. I watch a lot of Zermatt. I'm just surprised I got health tanking level cap in 2025. Yeah. I like how there's some people like, oh, she was already immortal. I'm like, that's not the point of the video. Lady Loki? Who's Lady Loki? Oh. Wait, you call him Lady Loki? Imagine there was a female version of Loki. Alright? That was actually useful and not, No, Marvel Loki? Wait, why is there a female Loki Marvel? What? Oh, that's right. That's right. I copied the fashion to try the sword and shield, but then we didn't have it. New Loki. Wait, they gender bendered Loki? Wait, they did.
Make way for the goddess of mischief.
What? I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying, boys, you know what's gonna happen in that site. You know what I'm saying?
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
No shot. That forbidden site?
And you hit your shots! You missed twice in a row. What are you doing?
Bro, the bloom on his gun is crazy. You don't
Also, why? Wait, is it a different character or is it just a skin for Loki?
Sister.
Oh, no. It's just a skin. Oh.
They are in front of us, idiots.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yo, people are gonna be, dude, I bet people are gonna start, guys, this is how you get people to play supports. It's genius. It's genius. Dude, China is fucking, they're geniuses, bro. Gundam out. Yeah, exactly. Might start playing Loki. Exactly. It drops in your birthday is on the 31st. Damn, bro. Did you see what? Did you see those Chinese streamers?
China.
China. Are doing a live stream.
China.
Okay, Chinese girls, right? And they were sitting on on chairs with short skirts, and then they had what do you call it? A bunch of RC cars with cameras attached to them, and if you donated to the stream, you could take control of those cars and drive it so you can actually get an angle where you can actually view, you know? It's genius, bro. Yeah. Did you see that? 2nd of January? Oh, shit, okay. I thought it just dropped. Well, happy birthday. Just make more hot supports. I would say like Marvel Rivals is doing something that let's say a lot of games need to start doing. You know? Here's one thing that you want people to play your game. Ignore the people on Twitter. Ignore. Okay, here. Stop thinking like Western developers. Full stop. And just make a game. Boys, you will make money. Guaranteed. It's pretty simple. It's pretty, I know, right? It's a wild concept that people cannot seem to get. You know? We need new sword and shields. We need Norse sword and shields. What the fuck? Why was it bugged? All right, what build we got here? We can drop this one. We're playing what's her face? Can drop that one. And let's do viral. Okay, I think the game is bugging out. SNS? Dude, SNS would be so cool. But with a bigger sword. Charge blade. Put the charge blade in the game. Put charge blade in the game, boys. Best weapon. Okay. So we have heat here. How much is our viral? It's pretty high. I would say okay. And we're gonna swap this out for Gal Steel. And let's move you here. There we go. Ippo. Thank you so much, man. Hello. We need more God of War likes. Yeah, I'll say one thing, right? I played the new God of War.
Hello.
It's hell.
Ragnarok.
Hello? Like that?
I felt it's the worst God of War. The reason being, right? It's not. It's no longer God of War. It's a story game. It's a story and puzzle game. And the puzzles are the fucking NPCs backseat the puzzles for you. I felt like I was like the game was just, you know, played for me. It was really sad. Ragnarok was bad. I played the 2019 one. I mean, 2018, 2019, one of those two, right? The first one. It was okay, right? That time. But then they used the same formula. I wish they would have changed it up. But it's the same formula. So you can use Weeping Wounds. But it's already 100%, so it'll be fine. And I'm using Galvanize instead. You didn't touch the game after finishing? I couldn't even finish it. That's the problem. I tried so hard. I just couldn't. I couldn't push myself to finish it. Afflictions? Would Afflictions even be good? Let's try it. Fuck it. Let's try it out. I couldn't enjoy the, you know, the new God of War. That's why I'm considering playing the older God of Wars.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary?
Maybe I'll enjoy them. Happy New Year from Russia, dude. Happy New Year, man. Is it already New Year's? Oh, guys, for us, one more hour. How many people here are already in 2026? How many people here are time travelers? I want to say. It's 5 p.m. up in Germany. It's not New Year's yet. Come on. 5 p.m. 7 p.m. in Brazil. Okay. Stuck in the past. Damn. All right, all right. Boys. Yo, red critting Sigma and Octantis. Oh, no, not Silva and Aegis, not Sigma and Octantis.
Oh, bits.
Old God of War feels like you're playing the movie. New God of War is you watching a movie.
I bet. Yeah, guys, it's not the Sigma. It's Sylvan Aegis. You can sell your login weapons. You don't touch them. Can't you? Pretty sure you can. And even so, can you purchase the? Let's go check. Can you not? You can't sell them, and you can't buy an extra copy. Like, shouldn't you be able to buy an extra copy here? Oh, you can. Yeah. Azima. Sigma. There it is.
I will share what I know.
Ah, dude, thank God you can. Before you couldn't. And now it kind of doesn't matter because we have Omniforma, so you don't need to buy another copy. So with Omniforma, you're chilling. So many frames to catch up on. Okay, how many frames does Warframe have now? Because I realized when I did the tier list, I'm like, holy shit, why does it feel so much longer now? Dude, the tier list felt so long when I was doing it. I'm like, how many more frames are there? Wait, I'm only on fucking what? When I hit N, right, I'm like, holy shit. So many. Yo, what up, man? Omniforma. The thing is, right? Don't waste your time crafting Omniformas. It's a scam. Yo, what's up? Go about halfway. Yeah, it's long, right?
Your weapons make
and dude, I read all the comments. All the comments in the tier list. That shit was hilarious. Alright. It's like, is this guy rage baiting? Yeah, there were so many other people like trash talking and everything. I'm just like, yeah. Classic. I actually scrolled through all of them, man. Call Limbo shit? Well, who's that? Weapon tier list will take forever? Yeah, there's no point doing a weapon tier list. What did you do now? No, I'm just a tier list. Yeah, there's a new tier list. Oh. What the? That was that electric thing. I mean, listen. The thing is, in Warframe, people fall in love with a Warframe and have some weird parasocial relationship with a Warframe. Guys, don't do that. Happy New Year. Surprisingly decent, and we're not even doing We're not even doing melee influence. I did that to myself? What do you mean? Why do you think they're making human versions? Well, it's because, for one, all right, when it started just around the time when first Descendant came out, right? They're like, what if Warframes were humans? I mean, they technically kind of were, right? But not melee influence. Oh, dude, I just fucking nuked them with ability. What do you call it? If anyone does a weapon tier list, I'm 100% skipping weapons that are basically the same as another. The thing is, with Warframe weapons, there's so many like generic weapons that are not even worth even playing or investing in. Like, they just end up being MR fodder, or weapons that are just get a gimmick that just doesn't work properly because it's either bugged or it's just unbalanced, or a weapon that had a gimmick that was really strong but got nerfed to the ground that is just borderline useless now. It's not that we need AoE weapons, it's just our single target weapons need to be better. You get what I'm saying? In a game where AoE is king, putting a single target kind of feels out of place, right? So they need to find a way to buff single targets. And I feel like adding incarnates to the game kind of fucked Warframe weapons as a whole. If there was a way like to not give incarnate adapters to actually rework weapons and make incarnates their own unique system and not rely on, like, you know, reviving old weapons in a weird way, I think it would have been a lot better. Don't you think so? But here, it's a lot easier to make an incarnate adapter for an old weapon than it is to rework old weapons. So you have to look at it like that. And I'm not usually a fan of just like band-aid fixes, you know? If the band-aid fix needs to exist, sure. Worst part of is Rivens on Incarnates. Weapons are a lot stronger than random weapons that nobody uses. What was that? What's happening with Varuna? Yeah. Personally, all right, I would like. I mean, I don't work for D, so I don't know anything, right? But they definitely need like a team that's more focused on like a bigger balancing team than what they currently have right now. What's up, man? Yeah, not making another variant. Sheesh. Yo, that guy got destroyed. What? A Citrine Prime. No, I don't care about the Prime Warframes. I'm more interested in the weapons, right? See what we can do with them. Yo, Wittek. That's every game in general instead of yeah, exactly, right? Understandable. Incarnate charge is not a fun mechanic. True. And here's another thing, right? They're incarnate weapons that charge way faster and have an easier time to charge. Torrid, Angstrom, right? Furus. All of those are really easy to charge. Hey, yo, with that... Boy, they another gifted. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Stephalos and Korov. Oh, the fleshlight. That's right. And then there are weapons that just have a... If you do too much damage, you don't get Incarnate charge. So you're kind of punished for having a really strong build. How does that make sense? Literally suffering from success. Hey, hey. The Burstin? No, the Burstin still has... it charges way slower than the others. Like shotguns. Strun, Boar. Ooh, Atomos has one of the worst charge ups for Incarnate ever. I think Atomos is way worse than Strun. Same thing with the Gamma Core. Stynex is next. They have to like buff Stynex. Man, it feels so good not running melee influence, you know? Imagine we had like a an ignite arcane for melee. It'd be so cool. You think they're gonna rework him? Probably. Stynex gameplay is fun, dude. Dude. Compare that to Korra. Compare Korra gameplay to Stynex. Come on. I think Korra's worse. They predict the Warframe story would end. What if I don't know what's happening in the story? How am I supposed to predict how it's going to end? It's going to end with eternalism, right, guys? Eternalism. Happy New Year. Eternalism. Am I right? Am I right? I thought so. Happy New Year from Greece. Yo, where's everybody at right now? Like geographically. IKEA. Oh, Sweden. Illinois. East Coast, USA. Sweden, another Sweden. Use sofa? Yeah, that's how you say it, guys. South Afrique. Slovakia, Germany, Spain, Walmart, USA, Brazil. USA. Hungary? Oh, I'm Hungary too. That's a bad joke. Canada, hey. Portugal, Turkey, Evala Kardesh. He's hungry. You guys help him? True, yeah, help. I'm going back there for stuff. How do you deal with that fucking cold though? Cold? You wear something that keeps you warm. I can't deal with heat. I prefer the cold over heat. I sweatage too easy, bro. Yeah, humidity. Oh, I hate that. Georgia. You know, there's some people who think that, you know, Georgia is not a real place. Oklahoma. I like my weather in the 20s. The 20s for me, I would say 15. You know, like autumn weather. Dude, if it was fall, autumn, best weather ever. Right? It's not too cold, but it's just chilly enough where you wear a shirt and a hoodie. Perfect. You know? Screw winter. I live in Africa weather. I mean, right now in some parts of Africa, especially South Africa, it's the summer. Yeah. Snow days are great not to go to work, bro. I remember when I was like, how old was I? I was like 10 years old. Right? I was getting ready to go to school. I was so tired and everything. And then we got a call. It's like, oh yeah, you don't have to come in today. It's snow day. And my mom was like, oh yeah, I guess you don't have to go to school today. I looked at her like she was fucking around. I'm like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. You got me up, all right? You got me. You woke me up this early, all right? And then you said, nah, just go back to bed. I'm already awake, right? I brushed my teeth. You know, I had breakfast and everything. I'm not gonna sleep. Right? And I fell asleep right after that. It's quite hot here during the day. Yeah. It's like, we're up now. Sleep? Ain't no way. One time I had to go to school was when I could not open the door because of the snow. Ooh. Damn. I would freak out, bro. I would definitely freak out. Dude, like, we had the weirdest fucking, like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, if you grew up in my time, all right, and especially if you went to a school that had a lot of brown kids, all right, and then a little incident called 9/11 happened. Oh man. Oh man. That was something special. Yeah, it didn't matter what type of brown you were. All right? If you're brown, you're going to be looked at differently. Happy New Year. What up, Chris, dude? How's it? What you doing? Wait, Chris, you guys are already in New Year's, right? Yeah, you and Demelf are already in New Year's. You guys are in 2026. Yeah, these guys in Bulgaria are already in the future. He speaks from the future, yeah. You know, brown, you're tanned? Sure. Kirk! Welcome back with 3 months. Appreciate that, dude. Captain Kurika. Hoping for snow days for pastime. 22 minutes into 2026 in South Africa. Awe. Nice, dude. I'm from Ukraine. We're already in 2026. Well, easy. Look at all these future Andys. How does it feel like to be in the future? Huh? Oh man. You know what's funny? I'll call the folks and the sibling later. What's going on? Chilling. We're playing a melee build that's not melee influence. And the thing is, right? Warframe is too easy. I can actually just pay attention to chat and still play the game. Oh man. And people say Varuna is a bad frame. Man. You're typing while doing the level 9 level cap? Hey, y'all? Ain't no way. I bet you're playing Revenant, huh? This guy's playing Revenant and thinks he's all that. He's all that. Who says that? Oh, you'll have people who just don't like Varuna. GG, well played. Yeah. You put Wolf Sledge on Varuna? You mean you put a melee weapon on the melee Warframe? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I mean, we're kind of using a really old school weapon here. The Sylvan Aegis. When was the last time anyone used this weapon? And it's red critting. It's red critting, boys. Today, I don't believe it. Never in your life. Use it right now. Plague Star? No. Why would I look forward to that? It's just a recycled event that gives you Forma. You know what's better now? Omniforma. Yes. Surely I've run out of Forma? Wait. People run out of Forma? Is that a thing? Forma. 208. Damn. If you're broke in Warframe, ain't no way. We need Omniform event, Truge. I mean, Omniform is.
You're wrong. You're fucking poor.
1,000 of platinum, bro. I'm broke now. What do you mean? I haven't farmed platinum in a year, 2 years. Almost. Technically, yeah, it's almost been like a year plus. I haven't farmed platinum. Yeah, I went from 30k, 35k, now I'm at 12k. Actually broke now. Oh, it's Melise. You have 2k, you're broke? Oh, yo, welcome to the broke club. Let's go. If you're a broke boy, just say so, man. Listen. I may be broke in platinum, but I'm rich in my heart. Yes. Isn't that right, brothers? Yes. Dude, imagine that there's... You ever seen those weird influencers that interview people? It's like, how much do you have in your account right now? I'm like, what? That's so personal. Why the... And people are just like, oh yeah, this is how much I have. And they just show them how much they... That's just weird. Why would you do that? That's so weird. I feel like that's staged at some point, right? It looks like it's staged. People can't actually just show what they have, right? Oh, you're euros now? Oh. Goodbye. What was it called? Lave? I forgot the Bulgarian currency. Something with an L, right? Lev. I was close. Yeah. I was almost casually sitting on 500k plat. What do I mean? Farm and swiped. Close one, yeah. You made 2k plat over the past few months just playing Void Cascade and getting lucky with a ton of bite mods. Yeah, exactly. Like, here's the thing, guys. Here's something that you have to understand. If you have something to sell and you want plat, sell it. Right? The plat you have today, the plat you get today is the plat you have tomorrow, and tomorrow you can earn more plat. So try to, like, if you have a bunch of stuff to sell, use up all your trades a day, all right? If you're playing every day. Fussels. Hello. Ah, no worries, man. Yo, thank you so much, man. Yo, appreciate it, man. Dankeschön, right? You have a good one, dude. Happy New Year.
German food.
Yeah.
We found German tourists. We cooked them. Very, very good. So with the herb, let's bring it.
Yeah. Dude, exactly. Sell the Max Arcane. You see, though, guys, who here remembers, all right, when Loki Prime was quite expensive, okay? And then I was just like, and people were like, sorry, not as expensive, but decently expensive, right? Like, it was like 100 something plat for a full set. And I was like selling them right away. I wasn't saving them. And one guy was like, "Oh man, why are you wasting them? You could have saved them. You could have saved these sets, and you could have made way more plat if you just, you know, waited a few months or something." What happened? What happened? Loki was given away for free in TennoCon. Yeah. And then he got even cheaper because we had the unvaulting. Come on, guys. You think DE's not paying attention to, like, the market and stuff? They know what's happening. So all these people who are, like, trying to save these sets and sell them real big, you know, it doesn't matter. Hey, yo, Moon Presence is back. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Just sell them? Yeah, just sell them. Like, if you're not desperate for plat, you can always save them, right? But if you need plat, just sell it. Oh, lo. Let's talk about Energize. Remember seeing Trade Channel all the time offering sell 1,200? You guys don't know, there was a thing called the Arcane Mafia, just like there was the Riven Mafia. Arcane Mafia existed, and it was mostly Eidolon hunters. Yeah, unfortunately, all right, I was part of them. Oh man. Yeah, I sold overpriced arcanes like crazy. Dead content hunters, yes. Made so much plat. Rank 3 Giants for 5K. Do you remember? I still remember the day when they introduced rank 5 Arcanes. Right? All the people in trade chat were looking for a rank 5 Energize. Guys, it was money. It was money. Us hunters just had that shit in stock. All right? Imagine, guys, Arcane Guardian was going for 2,000 plat. Rank 5. Guardian, dude. Jai's 6,000. Big money. Big money, dude. Nobody was going for Grace. Yeah, at rank 3 it was pretty high, but when it went to rank 5, it shot up. Because people were just buying rank 3s and trying to make it rank 5. Your third rhino? Damn, bro. Seek help. Wait, I think I have 2 rhinos as well, right? So I'm not far behind. Everything is cheaper? Yeah, everything is cheaper. So there's a lot of supply. And because there's a lot of supply, it's because there's a lot of new players that have just started the game. Like, have a look at the recent updates in Warframe. A lot of new players have been coming in. Right? We have refugees from fucking Destiny. We have refugees from First Descendant. We have people who've never played Warframe but started with DNA. Ah, shit, it's violence. And boom. Here they are. Riven Market? The thing is, right, don't bother too much with Rivens. Oh. Yeah, I've had people like, there are people actually legitimately upset at me because I was telling people not to bother with Rivens. Because it's true, you don't need a Riven. You just technically don't. It's just novelty. Yeah, there were actually some Riven sellers who were just like, oh, this guy's dog shit. Why is he suggesting his viewers not to like bother with Rivens? I was messing with their business, man. All right, let's extract at 30 minutes. Happy New Year. Yeah, the best thing is, right, if find a Riven for the weapon you really love using, and yeah, get something that suits your build. Spend 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes in survival, just easy mode. Literally combo gaming. I'm playing Wolf from Diablo right now. Not Diablo. Oh my god, Diablo. Oh, I'm Fury. Why did I think of Diablo? I'm playing Carpal Tunnel much? What do you mean? Just play with one hand, bro. This is the one hand Varuna gaming. Enemy? There you go. Thank you so much. Just have everything bound to your mouse. Easy. Personal goals for 2026. Jack off less. Yes. No! 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 Fuck! I fell. Go to goal? Thanks, man. Oh wait, I was supposed to extract. Alright, let's go, let's go. What up, man? Might be more tense. No, but seriously, keep going with the weights, you know, all good, you know, gym. Keep strong. That's it.
They fought well.
Want to buy one on free? Sure. We have our whole gym set over there. Grinding Nidus. Oh, you mean Nanospore Farms? Yes, I remember that. What's this? Any thoughts? Made it a couple of days ago. Look at this. Look at that. One of the best Warframes in the game. Right? And a lot of people hate that because Saryn is so overrated. Oh no, how can you? Every time, everywhere I go, people are recommending Saryn. Guys, what's the most reliable assault rifle in the world? An assault rifle that was put into water, into like the fucking salt water to rust and still fucking works. The AK-47, exactly. Thank you. Saryn is like the AK-47 for this game. The most reliable and effective weapon that will never let you down. It just, no matter how many innovations and inventions and shit that they bring out, the AK is still top tier. Exactly. Can I get your Titania fashion? Do I have Titania fashion? Ah, the booty. People still using a slam build? I can't for the life of me stand. I can't stand slams. Oh man. AK-47 also exists, right? We have that, but it's not really as useful as the actual AK-47. Yeah, and the fucking Warframe has been nerfed like a gajillion times, and she's still top tier. Why is that? Have a look at all the new frames that are being released. All right, they're taking away so much of like the power that they can achieve. You know, Araxia, Uriel, Temple, fucking Clyde as well. Oh wait, it's not him. Yeah, exactly. That's why she's got the fat cock, dude. Fat cock. They'll still slam. The only time I think I would ever slam is playing with Kullervo. Press 3, then slam. Because no damage fall off there. But that's too much button pressing, right? She's a Futa. Bigger than that. For slam, you like the dark sword. Slam radius is still big. The dark sword, man. In which form? Is it just in all its forms? Dark split sword. Am I excited for Stynex Prime? Nope. Normal dark sword? What do you mean? dark sword? What do you mean dark sword? What do you call it? I wish Warframe could take a break with releasing new frames rather work on old frames. There are lots of, yeah, I mean, Warframe is pumping out like new frames like, you know, League. There's a dark sword? What do you mean there's a dark sword? What the fuck are you talking about? Dark sword. There's a dark sword. What the fuck? I forgot this weapon existed. A sword that's dark. Hey, that's racist. Is it from Nightwave? Can I buy it from Nightwave? No, that's Dark Dagger. I guess next week. Force Toxin on Slam. Ooh, wait, that's Meyer. Wait, Light Slam or both slams? Man, I'm getting old, bro. I mean, I'm old. Heavy? Oh, okay. You didn't hear that. I released a thick one. Are we doing fashion now? Which side of the Force will you choose? Star Wars? Not a Star Wars guy. Because lightsabers are not cool. I want an actual blade. That's kind of interesting. Oh, for a second I thought this was Zaku. What the fuck? I saw the fucking horns. I thought it was Zaku. I like that. I like that. Worth investing into Zephyr if you like her, yeah. Or Star Trek? Ew. I'm more of a fantasy enjoyer. You mean like Dark Saber? It's more or less katana shaped? No, I don't like katanas. I like big sword. You know? Yeah. Oh, that's a ghostly... It's a ghostly duck. Zweihander? No, the Zweihander is too thin. Odachi? Odachi's pretty badass. Claymore Enjoyer? Hell yeah. That was the coolest thing I've seen. Like the sword is on the ground. You kick it. Ka-ting! You know? Like that. I might see your fashion frame? What do you mean? For what? Banshee. Let's see Banshee. She looks like Equinox in this one. Or it's the Catwoman. FF7 type of sword? Yeah. Don't like that yellow. I love using big swords. I always liked using the Galatine Prime with my Rhino back in the days. But then, you know, who I think is the most based frame? Based? In what way? In what sense? Based? A rapier enjoyer? Nah, it's too small, too thin. You know, we need some big swords. Yeah. Like the Fire Knight's greatsword. The rapier's gay. What do you mean? It's a good weapon, right? But it's just not a big weapon, big sword. We're not overcompensating for anything. It's just, you know, I love great swords. Claymores and great swords are just like way cooler. Machete. Dragon Slayer, just a big slab of iron. I would say one thing, the most unique and coolest weapon I've ever seen in any video game. In video game history, nothing beats the Charge Blade from Monster Hunter. Nothing beats the Charge Blade in terms of coolness and badassery and pure destructive power. Hell yeah. The Charge Blade is the coolest thing ever. It's a sword and shield, right? Big sword and shield.
Hello.
It's hello. Oh.
Okay?
Hello?
Like, oh, okay. That doesn't seem too special. Wait for it. You can power up the sword, blows up. Okay? That's not it. There's a step 3 now. You put the sword into the shield, extend it, and it turns into a fucking big ass sword that's a fucking saw blade. A chainsaw saw blade. That's not it. That chainsaw big ass thing can explode as well. So it rips you apart and blows up. Coolest shit ever. And that's the weapon I mained for 90% of my playtime in Monster Hunter World. I still remember when people were like, don't use the Charge Blade, it's too complicated for a new player. You know what you tell people like that? You shut the fuck up. You use the cool weapon. Ignore everyone else, and you stick to that one weapon. Doesn't matter how bad you are at the beginning, you will eventually learn. And guess what? We went all the way to Fatalis. Boom. You know what would make this fashion even better? Remove the Spore Ephemera. Wish Wilds one is dead. It's not dead. It has a bunch of players. Like here, let's let us see. Here we go. Monster Wilds. It has more players than Destiny 2. Guys. Oh, mostly negative reviews though. Oh man. It has more players than Destiny 2. Come on, that's insane though. Monster Hunter World. That's impressive. I mean, this is the older title. This when was this? 2019, 2018? It's because of the recent booba? Wait, I have no idea what's happening in Wilds now. I haven't played the game in such a long time. Destiny's a joke now? I think who's the only person carrying the Destiny directory? Astacross is the only person carrying the Destiny directory, right? Is he live right now? No, he's not live. Oh, but Frost is live. Let's see. Okay, let's have a look at the Destiny directory. I have no idea who this is. But I know Frost. I know ZK. The PvP guys. I don't know anyone else. I don't see any of the PvEers playing at all. It's mostly the PvPers. I guess that this guy's doing PvE, right? Who is this guy?
Great question. I have roughly 25 questions about worms.
I do not believe we are dealing with a direct connection to the hive.
Is this guy viewbotting? Nah, this guy's viewbotting. No shot.
Guardian, I wish I was sending you to take Dredge and Bale apart piece by piece instead of Loki.
Dude.
But me, I have a suspicion that these people are after me because I fight the other bad manners.
Next steps cannot be taken recklessly.
Drops? No. Dude.
So the Vanguard
Nobody's chatting. Yeah. Yeah, that's sus, dude. No, okay, that's sus. Okay. That is sus. Oh, man. Oh, what did you do? What did you do? Yeah, you typed the sussy word, yeah. Yeah, oh, someone got caught right there. Ooh, that guy is suspicious. Very suspicious. Let's that
naughty. You teasing me,
guys,
you naughty.
That's what you call blatant view botting. And I guess Twitch is not doing anything about it. I don't know what to say about this one. Oh shit. They're starting already outside. Guys, are you ready? 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes to New Year's. Is there like a New Year's stream or some shit? What's happening? Let's type New Year countdown 2026. 7 hours for you. Oh, here we go. Philippines is doing it live. It's just the same thing. Oh, they're already doing fireworks. Oh, shit. Seoul, South Korea. Where's this place? What's the best holiday? Halloween is not even a holiday. A birthday's not even a holiday. What the fuck? What kind of question is that? Stop living in the past? Hey, I'm living in the proper time zone, bro. 6 more minutes. Now it's 5 more minutes. Did you know that every 60 seconds a minute passes in Africa? Or is it the other way around? But you get the thing, right? It blew my mind when I found this out, guys. Did you know that? Did you know that? Yeah. I told people this and they were completely baffled. Did you know that if you live, hear me out. If you live in the northern hemisphere, it's usually winter this time of year? There are people who actually don't get it, right? Oh, you heard that? I heard that. There are people who don't really understand hemispheres. It's crazy. Oh man, it's going off. Fireworks. Fireworks, bro. Fireworks. Unfucking believable? Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna Yeah, man, this sweater is massive. Guys, it's just my hand, all right? It's just my hand. Don't worry. It's just my hand. Relax.
That's what she said.
Was that before? I thought everywhere had the same seasons. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought when we were kids, yeah, that's usually the case, right? Until you learn about it in geography. It's also kind of chilly, so I wore this. All right, let's stand up. Hey, no looking at the caca. All right, that's haram. Boys, 3 more minutes. Which frame are we gonna be playing for 20? Duh. Easiest fucking answer, dude. Yeah, and the loadout, the classic loadout. You do not romance Marie? No, it's just boring to do the fucking conversation. You heard that? And I'm gonna go back to one of my favorite places in Warframe.
Tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
There we go. Oh, the fireworks are going off. There we go. Ah. Planes before the new war. How beautiful is it? Look at that. So beautiful. Before it got ruined. Oh, the fireworks are happening. Holy shit. Did you guys hear it? Oh, let me pause the music. It sounds like someone's diarrhea. We'll have a look. Oh shit, it's so bright outside. It's crazy. You guys can't see it, but it's nice. One more minute, boys. One more minute. One more minute. One more minute. Let's count down. Is there you hear gunshots? Do you hear it? I don't know if I point the mic this way.
Counting down. 10, 9. Burn all the babies!
You hear it? You guys hear it? Happy New Year. Well, it's still not yours yet. It's still not yours yet.
Most graceful queen in history, but stallion!
Hey, there it is. There it is. We're in the January 2026. Happy New Year. There we go, dude. We made it. Boys, we made it. We made it. We made it. All right. And there goes the fireworks. You not heard it? Oh, on your side? Yeah. Dude. Oh. The fireworks have stopped. Or they just got a bit quieter. There we go, man. We made it. We're in the New Year's, boys. We're in the New Year's. Hope you guys have a good one. Hope you guys have a good one. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for everybody sticking around. All the good times we've had in 2025. All the bad. We went through a lot in 2025, didn't we? God damn. That's right. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. How's it 12 already? You see? Yeah, we have someone who doesn't understand hemispheres and time zones. There you go. You have 6 more hours? Damn, man. Why are you living in the past? You're doing Void Cascade while you're in New Year's. Damn, man. It's like that, huh? Did you hear that? It was so loud. Type 1 if you're still in 2025. True. Type 1 if you're still in 2025. Let's see who's still in 2025. Damn. Look at all these guys without a time machine. This is why you don't have PSF.
Parkour!
All right, mods. Ban everyone who typed 1. Oh, man. Guys, you... No. Wait. That was loud. Wait. Damn. Yeah, we made it into 2026 before we got GTA 6. Damn. That's true. That is something. It's 6 p.m. there. Well, that's what happens when you're living in the past. And Saryn is looking down on us. Made it. Made it. 6 p.m. stream? You mean 12:03 a.m. in January 1st, 2026. Sekis. All right? Sekis. We're in the other world now. Not the other world. Right? It's a different dimension. Right? It's like we time traveled. I feel a little bit older. Do you guys feel a bit older in the future? You're like, damn, I'm a year ahead of these other guys. You know what I'm saying? 3 more hours for you. 3 more hours for you. Where are you at right now? I know there's still 1 more hour for people in the UK. The UK. I would rather I would suggest to get Lords of the Fallen over Monster Hunter. You'll have a way better time. Can't even hear you talk. Really? The fireworks are that loud? It's like it's like for me the fireworks are going like in a row, like they're starting in my area and they're slowly moving out into the distance, you know, going and then coming back. Already been 2026 for an hour. Yeah, you guys are in where is it? Shit, I forgot. Is this Slovenia? I forgot. Derp, where is it? Am I close? Happy New Year, Eastern EU gang. Yeah, I'm wrong. Wait. Estonia. Right, it's got the Inia thing. I was close, guys. I remember. Yes, there you go. We got the Estonians, the Bulgarians, the Romanians. Everybody's an hour ahead of us. Minus 21 degrees is cold. All the Pula, yeah. We love our Pula brethrens. Let's see how why did I say that? Oh, it's minus 2 here. Oh, it's nice and chilly. For those who are wondering, that's Celsius, you know, not Fahrenheit. Don't get confused. You know, something that the other part of the world uses. All right. I know some Americans get confused. What is this? Let's see. What is this? Is this the first video we're gonna watch in 2026? Jesus. We're gonna watch this video in 2026. This is gonna be our first video. You know what? Wait, what's our first video to? You know what? No. We're gonna watch. I wanna watch something in 2026. You know, our first video in 2026 has to be something special, something meaningful. Wait. First video in 2026. What do you guys suggest? First video of 2026. Damn, I can't think of a good one to watch. Let's see. You know it's a good video that we here. This is a video, unfortunately. I have to find it first. Wait, I actually can't find it. Ain't no way. Wait. Huh? Ah, found it. Here we go. I need to remake this video. I actually need to remake this video. There we go. This is gonna be our first video of 2026. Redeem? No, we watch this one. Who knows this video? Guys, look. Look at our orbiter. Look how the game used to look. Hey, Idolon! What is this fossil content? Hey, this is the Warframe we loved, man. Look at the textures. Damn. Still playing Saryn back then? This is, dude, this is where you fought the sergeant. I go, I can. The Warframe, you remember? Same. The old tile sets. We can never get these again. Damn, how the world has changed. A Larzak. The fuck is that? Nama. Damn. Oh, this is the rework of Io Jupiter. Yeah. Europa looks the same. It hasn't changed. Guys. Thank you, Saryn. I mean, this was regular star chart. They don't do any damage. Wait. We don't have this. We don't have this guy anymore, right? Oh shit. This has changed now. Oh fuck. This tile set. Wait. Oh yeah. Wait. They put this in. What do you call it? The mirror defense. Yeah. They brought it back. Old Fortuna. Oh my god, it looks so good. Look, Old Fortuna. Oh, before the new war ruined how it looked. No drifter, just the operator, bro. Damn. Profit taker. Damn. You should have a toggle. Wait, this is before the rework. Guys, this is the jackal before the rework. Oh shit. Yo. Damn, bro. You feel old? What do you mean? It's a good video to start in 2026, right? The Golem. I bet you so many people don't even know this thing. Samaris is vibing with Saryn. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Arbiters of Hexus. Before arbitrations. Oh man, the game has changed. Yo! Thank you so much, SWAT. Happy New Year, dude. Welcome back with 37 months. Guys, look at how it used to look like. Look at the textures. Oh my god. You see that? And Teshin is normal. There's no arbitrations after the Gas City. I don't know when it came out, but it was also before. It was before Steel Path as well. Look at that guy, Titania and Uranus. Guys, this index map. There it is. Proteus on Neptune. We don't have that anymore. Damn. Hades. Oh my god. Is that the Void? Look at the Void. The lighting was so different. Damn. Completely different, man. Woo. Working emote? No, we don't. We don't. You know what inspired me to make this video back in the days? There was an Aeon content creator who did something similar. All right, going into all the different places. That was a long time ago, man. Check out your redeem. All right. Oh my dude. Oh, what happened, man? What happened? All right, what's this? What's this weird redeem? We have so many video redeems. I have to get rid of some of them because we already seen them. Okay, what's this?
The brand new burger you
What's this?
can fuck. This burger is better than sex. You can fuck this burger. Only at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger. Your balls will explode, guaranteed. You can come inside, outside, and all over the new Burger King burgers.
Is this AI? It's 2 years ago.
Burger will make your skin soft and your asshole tight. Our estrogenizing burgers will give you tits the size of basketballs, and that's no cap. Have it your way at Burger King, where your stupid asshole gets fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
What? What are you watching? I have no idea. Guys, I think someone has a burger fetish in the weirdest way possible. You got something to tell us? Huh?
Hey everyone, Cool Kid here. A few weeks...
He's Cool Kid. Is he a cool kid? Oh wait, I have to move away. I'm getting the weird sounds from this thing. Alright, wait. Is that a red butterfly? Red butterfly. Man. Look at the plains before the new war. It's beautiful. Happy New Year, dude. Happy New Year.
weeks ago now, the Old Peace update was released for Warframe, and for the most part, it's been great. I think the new modes are fun, I thought the quest was pretty good, Uriel is an incredibly powerful Warframe, there's a lot of high-quality stuff packed into this update. I do have one sizable hang-up though, which revolves around a new major system. The Tectilist artifact, and more specifically, the Tauron...
Damn, you farmed everything?
Anime, sushi, ramen,
Bro.
bad Japanese bitches.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. And you guys are saying I play the game a lot. No, I don't. I only farmed 3. Jesus.
Strike. I'm a no-life loser, so I had all 5 artifacts done by day 4 of the update, and I have some opinions
Day
on
4.
the system. Before we dive into this subject, I want to make something clear up front.
Dude, I was already done
this
farming.
update just released, and that things are subject to change, which is why I'm making this
Mika
video.
also made a good video about them. She talks about who the hell is it? There's a lot of Warframe content creators I don't know, man.
My vain hope is that a developer might see my feedback and consider it for changes to the system, or at the very least, that this video can get a discussion going about the topic. If you're watching this in the future, please do check the pinned comment for any updates.
Got it.
So, for those who are unfamiliar, Tauron Strikes are a new mechanic that expands on the game's focus system. They grant the player a powerful ability with a lengthy cooldown, in which they summon a school-specific Tectilist artifact for 2 purposes. An active...
Tectilist. That's a dumb name. I'm sorry. All right, whoever thought that was a good idea to name it Tectilist.
and temporary effects that
you have
I want to talk about
child minds like me.
The system as a whole, and then we'll get into the individual artifacts.
Got it.
First up, these things take an absurd amount of time to grind. To elaborate, each of the 3 Parita bosses drops a different currency, and you need 150 of each currency to unlock a Tectilist artifact. You get a base.
Here's the thing, right? I did say this, and this is the thing that DE always does. They release something new that has an annoying grind to it, and leave it to bake for a little bit, and then they tone down the grind right after that. Because in the beginning, they want to see how many players are actually engaging with the new content and how many people are actually doing enough to actually get the materials or the loot or whatever, the new stuff from the new content. And then they will see the statistics, right? People forget that thing exists. And then they will tweak how much you need to farm. They always do this. They, like, case in point, the Gyre update. And what else? Revenant, Garuda. All of these things that they release, right? They always tweak it afterwards. Same thing with Circuit. Necromech, Railjack. Exactly. They always tweak it afterwards. Right now, they 150, like, I think they planned it where they were like, we're going to release this, and it's going to be something that's going to keep the players somewhat busy until we're back from the holidays. That's what that's how I see, like, them doing, right? This is what I can't speak right now, right? But you get what I'm saying, right? Hopefully. This is what I see them doing.
Baseline 10 currency per run, along with 1 currency per objective completion. I typically shoot for
the 2026. Yo, Donk. Yes, it is.
And assume you can consistently hit.
It's 21 minutes into 2026
per mission, requiring 8 missions to get enough for an artifact. On the Steel Path, non-boss Vanguard Warframes will drop 2 of a random currency on death, so I'm going to knock it down to 7 runs of each mission, assuming your luck is decent. Each mission lasts for a bare minimum of 12 minutes, and I'll again be generous and assume you can kill each boss in 1 minute. That makes 13 minutes per mission, which is 91 minutes per material, or 270
Happy New Year, man.
Total. That shakes out to just over 4.5 hours for
it's the Prego guy? Man, dog, you see what you've done to yourself.
Needed to upgrade that weapon. I'm also being fairly generous in my time estimation here. When I brought this up on stream, many of the people in my chat said they struggled to achieve 10 order completions, and killing the boss in a minute or less typically requires a specific loadout. For many people, this grind will probably be closer to 5 or 6 hours.
Damn. 5 to 6 hours for one thing.
Again, excluding upgrade requirements. Considering that each artifact requires about 5 million focus to max all of its upgrade nodes, and that you'll need about half a dozen more Parita runs and materials,
How much? How much? How much?
Oh my fuck. Are you rich? Gotta be rich. You work at the airport, huh? Did you find the One Piece?
Dude, man. Has 1 billion shards lying around? Yeah.
You're broke. You're fucking
Just go do the
poor.
terror list. You can change the loadouts in game. I'm in Captura.
And the investment required is pretty steep. Once you unlock the artifact, the first thing you'll probably notice is that you can mod it. Honestly, this is one of the main reasons to obtain a Tectolist artifact, as it grants a huge boost in operator power. Despite this being a very good feature that's been requested for ages, I do find that it has 2 noteworthy issues. The first is that very few of the mods actually affect the strike itself, instead mostly modding your operator and amp. Only the Arcanes really affect the strike, and even then, 2 of the 5 don't require its use at all.
Also, here's another thing. To even use the Tauron strike, this new, if to use the Tauron strike, right? Number 1, if you have a very slow fucking KPM build, good luck charging it. And for those who have a decent nuke setup, right? You can see yourself charging it between 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, give or take. And for those playing in a group, good luck. Yeah, this mechanic to charge this ability is just ass. It takes way too long to charge. Doesn't matter if you have all the percentages on your, like all the fucking lenses on. It still takes way too long to charge. You can finish a mission before you even get halfway done charging this what do you call it? Focus ability. Yeah, exactly. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Yeah, it's you know. And another thing, right? The power you get, the buff that you get only lasts for about what, 30 seconds, give or take. Think about that, right? So it takes 2 minutes to charge up, and it lasts for 30 seconds. Right? It's here. Let me put it into perspective. Imagine, right? You take this girl out on a date, right? You pull in all the stops, right? You got the dinner reservations. Boom, you hooked her up, and she's like, "Oh my God, you just make me feel so good. I can't wait to do some things to you." And you're like, "Oh shit, it's about to go down." And then when you go down, you're like, "Ugh." That's the tower on strike. It felt good for the like. Once you put it, you're done. Just down. You're done. That's the tower on strike. Right? Been there? Absolutely not. You want to know why? I ain't wasting money, that kind of money on a fucking date. That's crazy. Out your damn mind.
Won't even find this to be a problem, but I do find it odd that modding the artifact doesn't really do much for the strike that it grants you.
Yeah.
My second issue is that this system suffers from the same problem as the rest of the game's modding system.
Ooh.
A ton of mods aren't that useful because they're competing with damage stats.
No. Can this guy stop making sense? Oh my God. You're gonna get people to hate you. I guess people won't hate him because he doesn't have a condescending tone like I do. Like I'm very sarcastic when I talk, right?
You only get 5 mod slots in total, which makes the modding very competitive on these artifacts. Case in point, there are 4 mods that boost your amp's offensive stats. We have damage, critical chance and damage, fire rate and ammo efficiency, and one even adds multi-shot.
This is useless because we have was it Onslaught? Eradicate. Which one is the Eradicate is the crit chance one, right? And then if you're using Matarai, you get some crit damage. I mean, you kind of do get a bit more. Sarcasm, and yeah, people can't read sarcasm. They can't tell if you're being sarcastic. Right? Shocking, am I right? right?
These off is an incredibly hard sell, as they make the operator much stronger, especially in the context of bosses like Eidolons. Now, I'm not saying you can't run other things, and I don't doubt that there are plenty of people who take other stats in their
base crit is poo-poo, yeah, but then you eradicate gets you to over 100%. So you're gonna be orange critting.
Place. The issue I'm trying to highlight is that the opportunity cost of
You played Warframe last year? Dude, I've played Warframe since last year.
Is incredibly high because it's in direct competition with damage stats. I use the 4 mods I just highlighted along with a Void Sling distance boost on every single artifact.
Yeah, you gotta use that.
I don't really feel any incentive to run anything else because those stats are all just so good. My next...
This also comes down to even Warframe modding, right? You want strength, you put the strength. You want durate, you put the duration. You want range, you put the range mods. You want something to do, you want to change the Warframe a little bit, you put the augment mod. It's very straightforward and it's just very one-dimensional. And people go crazy when you're like, oh, wait, use this mod instead of that mod? Yeah. Sometimes you look for a balance to suit your build. At the end of the day, right, it's still going to be this, you know, somewhat the same thing, right? Like, have a look at every PoE build right now. A PoE 2. If you go to PoE 2 right now, look at every sorcerer build that's at the top level, like, of performance. They're all using a lightning build with cast on crit comet. All right, I played the fucking the plant build, the fucking what do you call it? The Varashta watering plants, the hyper bloom build. And guess what? I was also using cast on crit. Oh man, it's like putting roar or nourish on any caster build, right? You're always gonna end up doing the same thing, right? Look at any blood mage build and any elementalist build. It's all cast on crit, dude, with comet, or the weird ones. They're like, ooh, cast on crit with arc.
Major concern revolves around the mechanism by which you actually charge your strike.
Why are you streaming? It's 2026. Gotta get the first nut in.
Conditions,
true.
By either the player or
tomorrow
an affinity range grant a measly 0.02% Tauron strike charge. Upon picking up a focus orb, however, the player gets 20% of their charge instantly, as well as a 5 times increase in charge rate for 45 seconds. If a player is at their focus cap for the day, then the orb will still spawn, but it will instead be blue to signal that it doesn't grant focus anymore. Speaking of focus, each lens equipped on your gear increases the charge rate, though not in a way that...
Build architect, yeah, exactly. Build architects exist, the way you use them in Warframe and combos, energy, regen, nourish. Exactly. It's not, yeah, it's not that insane. It's very, like, I don't know, it's very limiting. You'd think, oh, Warframe should have, like, a plethora of, like, build possibilities, right? But no, you always just, you know, end up doing the same thing at the end of the day. Because it's either... do nuking kabloomies or just fail and die. Those are your two options, literally. Kill fast, really fast, and nuke, or just struggle. What are you going to end up doing? What do you need? You need to kill fast, right?
The game says that each lens you have equipped will boost your charge rate by 10%, and this boost takes effect regardless of the school or tier of lens that you use. So if you're, say, using Matter Eye, then Vazarin lenses will still contribute to this bonus, and there is no difference between a standard lens and a greater, Eidolon, or Lua lens when it comes to charge rate.
But you still use the Matter Eye lens, because Matter Eye is the best focus school.
There are, at the time of writing,
Happy New Year, man.
items that boost your Tauron strike charge rate when they have a lens equipped. Warframe, Primary, Secondary, Melee, Amp, Heavy Weapon, and K-Drive, for some reason. So...
Wait, you can put it on the K-Drive? Wait, what? I didn't know that. Oh, because I never fucking used the damn K-Drive. I never used the K-Drive. I didn't know that. Wait, what? Guys, don't look at my K-Drive mods, okay? Wait, you can. Wait, I didn't know that. What the fuck? Bro, it has a use. Oh my god, it's not only useful for holding the door. Dude. You can potato? Yeah, there's mods for it.
Do it. Do it! Come on, kill me!
People use the K drive
to have a 70% boost in charge rate, right?
Yeah.
As far as I can tell,
it's a statistic, true.
The UI instead shows 41.2%. For some reason, instead of showing the 70% boost, the UI instead shows the percent reduction in total kills needed to charge the strike. I'll show the math on screen now for those who are curious, but I don't really know why they felt that this was the best way for the UI to communicate the difference.
I'm not gonna say it, because I've said it way too many times. I'm not gonna say it. But you guys know exactly what I'm... when I talk about UI and shitty descriptions, you already know what I'm talking about. We're not gonna say it. Because if I say it, it's just like, ah, here he goes again. Alright?
I find it exceedingly why they...
Let this guy say it instead. Because if I say it, I'm like a broken record at this point.
Felt that this was the best way for the UI to communicate the difference. I find it exceedingly confusing that it's listed this way, and if it wasn't for my friend Idan pointing it out, I never would have realized it was like this. Also, as you might have noticed from that math, it takes 5,000 kills to charge a strike with...
Yo, Frosty Panda!
People don't really like the inclusion of the orbs in the Tauron
Thank you so much,
charging process, and while...
Yeah, welcome back with 29 months.
While I don't mind it personally, you basically can't charge the strike without them. The 20% upfront charge you get when picking up an orb is basically the only way you're going to get a significant amount of strike charge, and accidentally missing an orb pickup can set you back multiple minutes in terms of charge time. Lenses do boost the amount of charge you get for picking up an orb though, going from 20% to just over 30% with all 7, which is very useful. Honestly, the boost to orbs is the main reason I take the lenses, as it feels a lot more valuable than the kill bonus in my experience. I also want to quickly highlight that Tauron strikes have improved charge bonus in my experience. I also want to quickly highlight...
See, if he wasn't on his butt, his DPS will be on top. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Guys, this is why we always say spending less time on your butt is a huge DPS increase. Look at that!
That Tauron strikes have improved charge mechanics in Parita. Each objective completion in the Parita Rebellion grants you 50% of your charge, and this is also boosted by lenses and focus orbs, so if you have an orb buff and objective, it'll fill your strike instantly. Entering a boss fight with a partially charged strike will grant you a full strike, and throughout the Parita boss fights, your Tauron strike will also charge passively.
Yeah.
Now, for a week or so after the update's release, Convergence orbs could actually spawn while you already had an orb buff. Picking up an orb while you had the buff from another orb has the 5 times increase in charge to apply to the picked up orb.
What the fuck is dick and nuts? What the fuck?
Orb, granting you a full strike instantly.
First PSF code of 2026. Hey!
But it let you spam your strike very often. It seems like this was fixed at some point though, as orbs went from spawning every 30 to 45 seconds to instead every 60 to 90 seconds. Because of...
Nice. Toast! Welcome! Well, I just realized I need to... Yo, thank you so much, man. I just realized I need to consume a cock. My first cock of 2026. BRB.
Do you have cock? Remember cock? Please give me cock. I want a cock. And ask them the price of cock. How much is this?
We have the cook. The cook 0, no caffeine on this one. Le cook. Moist. Happy New Year. Good shit.
In fact, you'll only get a strike every 3 or 4 minutes in a mission, meaning that in a lot of missions, you won't even get to use the strike before the mission is over.
No.
You can kind of offset this with the initial charge mechanic, which gives you a flat amount of your charge up front whenever you start a mission or finish using a strike. The Zid on your Arcane grants just 18% bonus, and the mod Empazu
lightly chilled
12% initial charge, along with an additional 2% for each equipped mod that's from a unique focus school. These can typically get you a Tauron charge and 2 Focus Orb pickups, which lets you use it more often, but that's still 1 usage every 2 to 3 minutes, which in a game like Warframe is often half a mission's length or more. Personally, I wish that we would get to start the mission with a free Tauron.
You see, why don't we... This is a big sword. Imagine we had that with Materite. Also... Wait. Is this... What? Is his hand like...
Just so that
oh no, it's just a Syndana.
At least 1 guaranteed. The obfuscation of the charging mechanics leads me into my next major issue.
Oh, here comes one.
Strikes don't really explain anything in detail. Take, for example, the Spectral Pages upgrade for Zeneric's Tauron Strike.
How was that? How was that, boys? That was a good one. Cheers.
Lorac. Its description reads, create 4 spectral pages with 10% additional speed, ability strength, duration, and 100 bonus energy per page. That sounds simple, but there's some odd minutia to it. The way it actually works is that, after concluding your strike, pages will orbit the player. When casting an ability, one of these pages will glow, and the benefits of that page will be provided for the next 100 energy worth of casts. All energy consumed will instead damage the page, and once a page is broken, it will disappear, requiring another ability cast to load up the next page.
Oh, he's talking about...
Almost none of this is explained in the description of the perk, and this is the case for several Tactilist.
Wait, you expect... Wait. He expects DE to put good descriptions for these abilities?
Upgrades. As an even more egregious example, the Tempered Venison perk for Unairu has an entire additional
Happy New Year's
that the game doesn't mention anywhere, and the buff it provides you in mission has the wrong description.
Yo. Happy New Year. Welcome back with 3 months. First time? Exactly. Increase armor.
I've also been told that the strikes scale in damage with enemy level, and I've observed this behavior myself, but because you can't charge the strikes efficiently in the Simulacrum, I have no clue how it actually works. I've seen my damage go up from the Uvarium to the Circulus, but I don't know the specifics of how it scales at all.
Big damage!
The base damage of any of the strikes is, because the modding screen only shows the initial charge, charge rate, and temporary effect duration. All these other stats are for your operator and amp, not the strike. I know Warframe doesn't have a great track record of explaining things, but I find the lack of basic stat transparency very frustrating.
Thank you.
Until the people on the wiki figured it out, I had no idea why my Zeneric pages were disappearing, and I don't think that's a situation I should find myself in. Real quick, I want to tack on a bit of...
This is why I like Path of Exile 2 when it comes to like understanding and having some detailed explanations of certain things. Right, but I wish we had like a final stat window for specific modifiers so we can see the accumulated buildup, and not just a fucking tooltip. That would be also nice. But still, it's very detailed, and I wish we had something like that in Warframe.
A nitpick. The casting animation for each strike is really slow, typically taking about 5 or 6 seconds.
Dude, I can't stop pausing and saying, bro, if I said this, people would be like, oh, you just hate the game. You just hate the game. You just hate the game. You tried PoE1? Yes, I did. Man. How many times did I say this? Oh, brother. All right.
I should find myself in. Real quick, I want to tack on a bit of a nitpick. The casting animation for each strike is really slow, typically taking about 5 or 6 seconds. This makes using them kind of a chore, as it's pretty often the case that you would have been more efficient if you just played normally.
Man. Are they finally starting to realize? Oh my god, it's the shit I've been saying for a long time. Am I still real? I've been saying this for such a long time. If it takes too long to do, there's no point doing it.
Oh man,
You're
just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
At that point, it's just for aesthetics.
This is especially bad for Lorak and Vexoric, as the slow animation in conjunction with the spinning camera angles can be very disorienting. These two strikes actually have to be aimed, and by the time the animation finishes, your target's often moved, which makes them hard to reacquire.
Man! Oh, I said this as well! I'm like, dude, what's the point? They're already dead! My pains are killed them before my fucking Tauron strike can attack. Oh, man. I'm the crazy one. Remember that, guys. I'm the crazy one.
Fire on account of all the spinning. On Lorak especially, I really struggle to get my beam on target in time, which can be rather annoying. So, to summarize my issues with the system as a whole, strikes take a ton of time to grind, a lot of resources to max out, a long time to charge and cast, and they don't explain how things work a lot of the time. But much of this won't really matter if the strikes themselves are good, right? Well, that's my next problem. The amount of time and effort these strikes take to unlock, upgrade, and charge, they often don't feel that impactful. This varies massively depending on the strike you're using, so let's go one by one. Do note that I'm talking about these strikes in the context of them being fully upgraded, so your experience may vary.
Just say, man, you're being too nice, all right? What he meant to say, right? If you're fucking lazy and you don't have them upgraded, right? Expect to do shit damage. You see why people find me very aggressive? Okay? We said the same thing, but we said it a different way. But I said it with, you know, how do I say it? I was more real, you know, direct. That's the difference. Too flashy.
Let's start with Lorak, the Grimoire of Xenoric. I'm starting with this artifact both because it was my first one, and because I have a lot to say about it. On cast, a tome is conjured, which fires a beam for about 3 seconds that damages and pierces enemies. Enemies damaged by this beam will always drop an energy orb if killed within 10 seconds. Or at least that's what it's supposed to do, but I think it's bugged right now, as it doesn't seem consistent. On top of that, the Prismatic Beam perk causes enemies hit by the beam to shoot smaller sub-lasers at nearby enemies. This provides decent crowd clear all things considered, but the laser itself doesn't deal great damage. Sure, you can fry an Acolyte or something with it, but try using it against a Vanguard member and you'll quickly realize how weak it is. My biggest gripe, honestly, is that the beam doesn't last for that long.
By the way, these enemies are like, again, from what I tested, and they're very weak to like burst and crit, high burst and crit. So similar to Acolytes.
That's how weak it is. My biggest gripe, honestly, is that the beam doesn't last for that long.
Desync? What's desync?
Because of all the camera spinning, it's hard to...
Oh, wait. I'm still in Captura. I was like, what is that? What is that Saryn? All right, we're back.
Even know where your targets are by the time the beam starts firing, and you don't have much time to actually use it. If the duration of the beam was increased to, say, 5 seconds, I think it would feel a lot better, while also distinguishing Lorak from the other 4 artifacts a bit more. Lorak also has a persistent effect called Spectral Pages, where once the ability ends, 4 pages begin orbiting the player. These pages grant a 10% boost in cast speed, strength, and duration, which are all additive with mods. This is increased by 40% with the Boundless Energy perk, granting a 50% total boost to strength, duration, and cast speed at max rank.
Which is really good.
It also grants 100 bonus energy, though the way this works is kinda weird. Basically, when you cast an ability, a page will light up, and for the next 100 energy of casts, that page's durability will be used instead of energy. An active page also...
Dude, imagine you're using this with fucking negative efficiency. Oof, it's gone.
Grants the 50%
that shit is gone.
And cast speed buff. And do note that having multiple pages does not stack this buff past 50%. After 100 energy of casts, the page breaks, requiring you to cast another ability to load up the next page, which continues until all of your pages are consumed.
Exactly his next point. Look at this guy, pre-launched.
Allies, but only the free energy is applied, not the stat buffs. Now, I find...
Here's my other issue with all of these buffs that we get. The UI with the Warframe like UI is just absolutely horrible when it comes to keeping track of all your buffs and modifiers. Holy shit. Dude. If you're using, let's say, on trigger arcanes, okay? Or on status effect arcanes, on crit arcanes, or anything like that, you're gonna see a stat that's gonna be active, but you're not even making use of that buff at all. Right now we go here. We have all of these things right now. We have Tenacious Bond. We have Gladiator set. We have whatever the fuck this is, Inner Might. So we're also using fucking Xeneric for some reason. Okay. And then let's say here we have Growing Power. We activate Shock. Look at that. Arcane Concentration. Toxic Clash. Look at all these buffs on the top right. Your average player is not going to be able to keep track of all of these buffs unless you know what you're looking for. And for us to always like shift our eyes to look up top, it's going to be quite irritating, right? Well, look at that. All of these different buffs. And then, boom. We have more buffs. You can see them being on, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you're like in a high intensity mission or whatever, like let's say you're being swarmed and you want to kill fast, you activate all these different things here and there, boom, you're like, wait, do I have the buff? Especially if it's something new to you, it's going to be a bit harder to look for.
By allies.
Try with like, exactly, yeah.
The energy is applied, not the stat buffs. Now, I find tying the page's durability to energy spent to be really weird. Xeneric is a focus school that grants a ton of energy. Lorac itself even spawns a bunch of orbs, so it's pretty common to use base or even negative efficiency with this focus school. Because the page's durability is tied to energy spent, this punishes players who go this route, despite the focus school's value coming from enhancing your energy economy. I think that if this was changed...
Okay. This guy. This guy is using logic, too much logic. No, this is just Firefox. It's weird. I don't. Whenever I put full screen, it cuts it off here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just on Firefox. But yeah, you're using too much logic here. This is the same thing I said for so many other things. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to have this be our main thing or be active, blah blah? No.
To pages breaking after a certain number of casts, like say 5, it would make much more sense. Exactly. I also don't understand why you need to cast an ability to load up the next page, and I feel like things would flow smoother if once a page breaks, the next one would become active immediately. So you might be wondering, why does breaking pages even matter in the first place? Well, that's because of the brilliant
Happy New Year
upgrade, which causes pages to shoot blinding lasers at enemies within 16 meters every 4 seconds or so. The less pages you have, the less lasers you'll be firing, and that kinda sucks because the lasers are...
This is why we need players to test these new things before they're released, DE. You know? Let players play the game in a controlled environment to test these things, you know, stress test them to the point, see what works, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, and then you can come to a conclusion. See what works, see what doesn't work, you know? Keep or remove certain things, and boom, release it.
Pretty strong. If you want to actually use the lasers, you're incentivized to not cast your abilities at all, which goes against the point of even using Xeneric. My suggestion to remedy this is that, when a page breaks, it doesn't go away, but instead goes dark. Dark pages don't provide any stat buffs, but they will still shoot lasers, and they last until all 4 of your pages have been broken.
Imagine the people getting paid to test.
Summarize my feelings on Lorac. The beam doesn't last very long, it doesn't deal great damage, the camera spinning makes it hard to aim, and the pages breaking based on energy consumed seems counterintuitive. I don't think it's unusably bad by any means, but
it's
the
flawed.
activation effect is fairly weak, and while the pages do provide valuable stats...
I never use Rivens for my builds. And whenever I make a weapon build video, Always with a
Next up,
Warframe
we have
synergy.
Vexoric, the Sword of Naramon. This was my second Tectilist artifact, and funnily enough, it has the reverse problem compared to Lorak.
Ooh.
Its activation effect is pretty strong, but the temporary effect is just not good at all. So, upon casting
The issue is,
Warframe will whip out their giant...
Naramon is just a shit focus school.
Unlike Lorak, Vexoric actually gives
It just got nerfed so much over the years.
Not like you can really miss with
it. For those who don't know, like Naramon was actually the best focus school back in the days. It was the only focus school to ever use. And then it got giga nerfed, where it became just like, And now it's just like pretty much useless. Like nothing you can say can actually like make it like appealing to people. Like, because if you mention anything about, let's say, Xenarink, Matarine, or even Vazarin, they're like, why does Naramon exist? Same thing with Unairu.
That though, as the hitbox of the wave it shoots is massive with the Astral Cut perk, and said wave also goes through terrain. The hit guarantees a slash proc on anything that survives, which on top of the high damage from the hit itself means that few things can tank a direct collision from Vexoric without bleeding out afterwards. Vexoric also
to level melee Sinadaro
for every enemy hit, which isn't really that good, but
man, I forgot about that.
So the part where you whip it out and slash proc everything is actually quite strong, but that's offset by the fact that Vexoric has easily the worst temporary effect in the entire game.
Oof.
Meet the Spectral Blades, which are 4 copies of the equipped melee weapon that hover near both your
Isn't that wait, guys, who's that guy from DNA with the floating swords? He's also got blue floating swords. Irelia? No, it's not his name. It's like some Chinese name. You guys know? Do it Night Abyss. Right, he's got some floating swords. Kajo, is that something like that? I think so, yeah, right? Yeah.
And all allies in affinity.
It's from League. I don't know anything about League.
Enemies within 10 meters whenever you land a melee hit, and hits from the spectral swords grant.
Okay, I lie. I know Arcane.
Strike charge. The flowing strike perk increases this attack range to 26 meters, and hungering blades causes the swords to attack enemies a second time. Now, this all sounds good, and when I first talked about this weapon on stream, I even said as much. I would like to say that, for anybody who watched that stream, I take that shit back, and here's why. As far as I've noticed, these swords just don't scale well. I don't have a complete list of what works and what doesn't, but from my own testing...
And KDA, right.
Damage mods work, elemental and status mods work, critical chance and damage mods work, and melee buffs like lethal levitation and furious javelin work. On the other end of the spectrum, attack speed mods don't work, mods that scale with combo count don't work, and melee stance multipliers don't work.
Attack speed doesn't work. Damn.
These swords deal pathetic damage at steel path levels, and the Tauron charge they grant is just negligible. For a buff that I can only get every 3 or 4 minutes, these just aren't that good, especially because they only last for 30 seconds. I think this perk is really cool in concept, but in practice, it just struggles.
That's the main issue with all of these Tauron strikes, is just to charge them up, it kind of sucks. To actually execute them is disorientating, and sometimes like not even needed, because you can just outright kill enemies with your basic weapons or abilities. And when you actually finally execute the Tauron strike, now you have a buff that lasts 30 seconds. It takes ages to charge up. So just like the process of getting it and expending it, it's just like, it's not even worth it. I don't even, like after farming the Tauron strike, I just never use them anymore. It's just that bad, unfortunate. But yeah, I kind of get the idea of what he's trying to say. I might skip to the end of all these things, because it's gonna be just rehashed stuff, right?
It's pretty good. The radial damage is decent, the pickups at spawns are helpful, and the armor removal from Tempered Benison has a ton of potential. Despite that potential, 25% does feel kind of low for how infrequently this buff is usable, and I'd like to see it increase to something like 100%.
So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, permanent buff until death. That would make more sense. Or give it a higher uptime, or make it so where charging it is a lot easier. Like you can do it by, I don't know, let's say if you use a certain, like if you have a lens on a specific item, it charges a bit faster using that item. All right, so Thara, this is the
Sure, the effect is very potent.
The Matter Eye.
The duration is so short that it feels like I have to slog through several minutes of charging for that brief boost in power. To summarize my thoughts on Thara, the strike itself deals remarkable damage in a huge area, and the temporary effect lets you use abilities in a whole new way. My only gripe is the short buff duration, but overall, this strike is very good.
So it's mostly the same thing, right? And that's Vazarin. All right, what does he have to say about Vazarin? I'm just gonna skip to it.
My thoughts on Nidri. The lingering zone is a little small, and it might be bugged at the moment, but it's incredibly good. It debuffs enemies inside the zone considerably, grants allies borderline immortality, and can save high-level runs from the brink through its squad revive mechanic.
So it's pretty much like the Revenant from Elden Ring. For those who don't know, it's the Vazarin is like this big AoE. It debuffs enemies and it's instant revive, right? Throughout the whole. I was asking if it's based off the affinity radius, but someone said you can revive them like a million miles apart. Yeah.
So that's a rundown of how all the strikes work, from the broad stroke stuff to the details. I brought up potential buffs throughout this video, but considering the title, I want to take a moment now to make my suggestions for improvement clear. For one, I think these things should be easier to get. The investment required for each is frankly kind of absurd.
It is.
It's hard to recommend them when it takes so much time to obtain even one. My suggestion,
and they don't, and for the amount of time and like investment you need, they don't make much of a difference in your day-to-day gameplay, because you can actually do everything in the game without even noticing that you have a tower on strike ready to go. Dude, we did that level cap the other day. I had my tower on strike for an entire fucking hour. I didn't even realize I had it.
for this is twofold. The requirements for each strike should have 100 of each resource, and the Steel Path mission should have the resource drops boosted by 50%, so 50 materials at base and 2 per objective completion. I think that this would make the grind substantially less taxing, and as a result, more players would get to enjoy the unique benefits of each strike. I also think that these strikes charge way too slowly, as even the best strikes rarely justify the long cooldown. We are so powerful in Warframe that I don't think anything could really justify a 3 to 4 minute wait time, so if we were able to charge a strike in, say, 1 to 2 minutes, I think they'd feel much better. Honestly,
I mean, you technically...
charge time is my main issue with this system, and I think that everything else would flow more nicely if this change alone was made. I know a lot of people really don't like that the charging is tied to focus orbs, and while I don't personally mind it, it does feel like the orbs are the only way to actually get your strike. Making the strikes passively charge at a slower rate, or maybe increasing the charge from kills without an orb buff, would hopefully help to smooth this issue over. The strikes also take a very long time to cast, which often means that whatever you were targeting has moved or died, so I would like a way to speed up the casting for these abilities as well.
Man, these are the... Dude, if I ever made any of these suggestions, I'll be called a fucking lunatic. I hate her.
I also think that the information problem deserves to be rectified, as many abilities don't mention key stats like range or damage. I'd also like solid numbers on how these things scale, as the damage does certainly change with level, but I don't know the underlying mechanism.
Oh, plus to all levels?
I also think that, in a future expansion to the system, it could be cool to get mods for the artifacts that actually affect their stats directly. To that end, I'd love to see more mod slots added for each artifact, as the current 5 makes it hard to slot things that aren't damage. On to the individual strikes. My main issues are with Lorak and Vexoric. For Lorak, I think the beam at fire should last for longer, and
man, just say the Zeneric one. Tell me, who did you memorize all the names? Don't say Lorak. Okay, we know what Lorak is right now. All right, we know what Lorak is, all right? So now, do you even remember the names of the other one? All right? No, exactly. Just stop making up names, man. Just say the Zeneric thing, the fucking, the Matter Eye bow, the Vazarin thing. You know, it's easy. You're like, ah, that's who we're talking about. Okay, I know what it is. Thaura, what the fuck is Thaura?
I think that spectral pages should be consumed based on number of casts instead of energy cost. I also think pages should become active instantly upon...
See, we had all these years to memorize these focus school names, and then you're gonna come up with a new name for us to fucking memorize. Like, why? Why? It's already called Zenric. Why can't you call it the Zenric book? Huh? The Maturite bow. The Neramon sword. See? Easy. See, you already know what I'm talking about. The Vazarin, the fucking staff. The Unairu hammer. Easy.
Opposed to requiring an ability to be cast. Lastly, I think pages going dark and still firing lasers after being consumed would be a nice way to let players use their abilities without it feeling like the system is punishing them. For Vexoric, the spectral blades are very weak, and I think they'd be much more worth it if they scaled with
It's the thing is, Naramon is just very weak. The weakest focus school right now.
Like say 300 to 500% to mimic the power of a stance multiplier. Cogron is a strong pick as is, but I think that Tempered Benison needs to be updated to clarify that its lingering armor strip even exists.
Oh, Unairu.
It works.
You see? Oh, goddamn.
I also think it should be buffed to 100% defense strip per hit to make both the Cogron waves and ability damage more powerful and interesting. I also think that Nidri might be bugged, and it's possible that it's supposed to pull in enemies for its entire duration, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Really, most of my issues beyond Lorac and Vexoric is that the temporary effects don't last for very long, but I think—
What the fuck is Vexoric? I'm guessing Vexoric. Lorac is Zenoric. Sword. All right.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Why did it say the sword? See, Maturite casts rain of arrows during the buff you attack, which isn't mentioned in the game or nor in the video. Oh, okay, okay.
I think that a sped up
still fireworks going on. Damn.
Eliminate that issue. Getting to use a 30-second buff every 90 seconds or so feels much better than the current 3 to 4 minutes, as I experienced myself back when you could chain focus orbs together. My goal with this video has been twofold: explain how the strikes actually work, and provide feedback to the devs on how they could be improved.
You love using the names, yeah.
Developers to see this, and I don't doubt that my feedback and ideas have their flaws, but my hope is that this can get a discussion going that leads to positive change. I think the Tauron strikes are super fun in concept, and with a little bit of polish, they could be a much more viable part of the moment-to-moment gameplay of Warframe.
True. Good video, nonetheless. Interesting video. You can go give it a like for those who want to watch it, you know, not through me, right? Go check it out. Comment. This is a really well-made video. Because and usually whenever he makes a video and we watch it, especially when it comes to discussion topic, right? Usually says things that I agree with, and some stuff I actually brought up quite a few times. But then usually when I say it, I'm the villain. It's fine. Can be targeted if you hold the button before casting, which is nice. I think I've done that quite a few times without realizing. Exactly. Anyway, boys, it is 1 a.m. All right. We were past our bedtime. You know, right now I'll be in bed, snuggled in bed, reading some manhwas and all that. So I'm gonna call it for tonight. Bedtime. Yes, I'm gonna do some veg. Tomorrow we got a video. All right.
Oh, before you go, brown person.
So thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it.
And the hula bitches that look like Moana.
Guys, it's 2026. So now, whenever something happens, all right, we're gonna say, "Come on, in the big 2026." Whoa, wait, 1 minute. DE. Why? Come on. Why does this still not give you any proper information on how the shield works in the big 2026? Why does roar not make sense in the big? Okay. I'm not gonna say it anymore. All right. It's fine. It's over. In the big 2026. Good night, boys. Oyasumi kudasai. All right. Have a good one. Okay. All right. Be sure to you know, We wish your family, your friends, your homies, right, a good night. Okay, take care.
Bye. Have a great time.
Have a good one. Bye bye. Goodbye. Click